Again, proud of the kids. Like I said, a special thank you to all of our seniors. Last home game here and what they've accomplished, and being able to keep a 21-game win streak here and the record at home that they've been here and what they've been able to do, and tremendous accomplishment. Them for tying the record today for most wins in a career, 48 going into that, which is another great accomplishment by them. We have a couple more games left. Hopefully we can add to that. But just great accomplishment by them, and it was their day. It was about the seniors and everything that went on there. So from that standpoint, very happy for them. Very proud of our team. And start out, of course, we had a great return and fumbled the daggone opening kickoff. And like I said, I knew this team would be ready to play. This team is a very well-coached football team. They're used to winning. They come down and convert a couple of third downs, and we go back and score, and then they come back and score again. Then we got control of the game a little bit and got some things going. But this is a very good team. They're very well coached, and hats off to them. But again, we got to continue to grow on some things. I missed the short yardage down on the goal line, missed the block, and got to get that cleared up. But other than that, we played pretty well, good on third downs, ran the ball well, had good mixture, one field position, got turnovers. Everything was pretty good in that regard. So look at the film, but getting ready to get down and play the Gators next week, and hopefully wind this regular season up and get healed up and get ready for a bowl game. But very proud of the guys, the way they competed and what they're doing, and looking forward to this week. Questions?
Coach, talk a little about Sean McGuire and Kermit's tempo.
I mean, the throws and the reads were going that way, and Sean stood in there. And I'll tell you what, the one throw he made for a touchdown was a hot read off the backside. He knew the blitz was going to get there. Instead of hotting on the backside, he knew he had a chance to make a big play on the front side. They took his first options away, and he went to number 3 to Kermit on that drag and took a shot, made a throw, and scored a touchdown, which was a big, because that was right after a turnover on a third down in the red zone, which is very critical. Boy, I mean, played really well, and they seemed to have a good hookup. But, so in 15, we didn't give as many balls to Bobo, but that was just the design of what happened on their defense. Didn't get the ball there. But, very proud of those guys and what they did there. They're hooking up very well.
How did Sean come out of that game? He took some shots.
He's fine. Like a football player.
He does seem to do a real good job of standing in there to the last.
Oh, he does. He does. Sometimes, like I say, I wish he'd get rid of it just a hair quicker. I tell him every now and then. But he does. He tries to make plays, but played an outstanding game, made good decisions for the day, threw the ball well on third down, got the ball down the field well, did a nice job.
Jimbo, you talked about playing the Gators next week. Can you talk about the importance of the game going down there, a rival game, trying to upset them, being a better placement maybe for your bowl prediction? Talk about what all this means next week.
Well, you just about did, so that answers all that question. No, you're right. All those things on the line. I appreciate it. No, first of all, it's the Florida State game. Don't matter if you're both 0-10. You got to go line up and play 0-11, whatever you are. I mean, this is one of the reasons you come to Florida State to play in a tremendous rivalry. Jim has done an outstanding job with those guys. They've had an outstanding season. I mean, they're 10-1, we're 9-2, and that's the way Florida State should be. You should be back have teams are in that top 10 significant game, and has a lot of implications. They're going on to play an SEC championship game, have a chance for a big goal. We can win that game and have a chance to be on a New Year's Day or BCS or whatever they call them things, playoff bowls and all that stuff. There's a lot of implications. A 10-win season, double-digit wins. There's so much to play for. But it's Florida State, and if that's not enough, then we got problems. But they have an outstanding program, have tremendous respect for them, and that's one of the toughest places in ball to play. It's a hard place to get down there too, but our kids will win, and we have to get them ready and get up to the challenge and be ready to play. But that's one of the reasons you come to Florida State to play in that game.
You said it better than I did.
Huh?
Jimbo, you said you wanted the players to prove they deserve to wear the black uniforms. How did they do that during this week?
Okay. I mean, the practice as well. We practiced well. We really did. We practiced well. After that opening kickoff, I was ready to burn them. But, that's part of it. Those kids, they enjoy those things. They like them, and all that. And I'm a traditionalist. You know that. I really am. I wouldn't care if we wore the uniforms from 1942. Everybody stayed the same all the way up through. That's just the way I am. But, I like those kids. They play well, and they deserve them. They practiced in them, and, it's something we have here. So.
Do they ask, every week? Or how does that?
They used to. After a while, getting told no. Hey, look on my face. But they like all that stuff. I mean, it's just the modernization of kids today. But I think that's great. But I think we got to be careful. It's not about the uniform. That's what I keep trying to tell them. But it is what it is.